assess kind of overall how things went for the defense?
It was good. I mean, it's an early season game. We had some stuff that kind of gave us troubles, but we eventually tried to figure out during halftime, and then we were able to come out after half and kind of execute those things that we talked about. So it was a good starting point. We're excited where we're going, and we think it's going to be a good season.
It seemed like something changed in the third quarter. What could you point to one or two things you guys did differently in the second half?
I mean, just kind of slowing down and just kind of not trying to think too fast, not trying to do too much, because I mean it's first game, so you kind of want to go out there and kind of want to do everything, even if it's not your job. So I think just coming in at halftime, taking that deep breath, and then going out and realizing that we can back up a little bit and just kind of do our job, and then let everything else happen.
Flip the page to a year ago. You're trying to feel your way out on the field, and now to when you played tonight. Was the speed of the game more comfortable with the speed of the game that first game out?
Yeah, and that was kind of just one of my personal goals coming into this game, was just kind of play fast, see something and just go. Had some stuff that I still need to work on, tackling and stuff, but other than that, I think, so I think just kind of seeing something and reacting on the run was kind of my big thing going in.
Are you more of an instinctive player, you think, now, since you changed positions?
Yeah, definitely more than last year, because I mean last year was my first year at linebacker, so now I'm in my second year. I've kind of seen these things before, so now I can just kind of, once I see them, I can be confident in my read and make the play.
Looked like after halftime the tackling got a lot better collectively, and then you guys stuck pretty much with the 4-3 rather than go to cash personnel. What was kind of said at halftime, and what kind of adjustments did you make?
I mean, I think it was just we were trying to go back and forth a lot, and so we just kind of decided it'd be better to stay in that one defense. That's kind of the coach's choice, but yeah, I mean, like I said, we just kind of took that deep breath, kind of went back on our fundamentals on tackling, because like I said, we didn't do a great job of that the first half, but the second half we kind of worked on it and just kind of went out and just played Iowa football.
That sack by Imani seemed to really energize the defense.
Oh yeah, that was it was crazy to watch just because how fast he came off the edge. It was very energizing, and it was on third down too, so it was pretty energizing as a defensive player to see that.
Anything they were doing to negate the pass rush until then?
I don't know. We heard they were sliding a lot. They were trying to take AJ out of the passing game, so we had some stuff that we were doing to kind of counter that. So, but yeah, other than that, I mean, it was just kind of. It was just stuff that we haven't really not seen before in film, so we weren't too surprised by it.
How valuable is it to have a real game to go back and watch the film on versus all the training and after the season?
Yeah, it's good because we kind of know like who we are now as a defense, as opposed to we play the same offense over and over during camp. I mean, which is good for us, but it's kind of good to get different looks against the different personnel, against different players and the different opposing offense. So it's kind of good that we can look back on that, see what we need to work on for next Saturday, and go out and make those changes.